Morrah, and I actually was diagnosed with epilepsy at the age of 25, and I had this condition since I was a child. Unfortunately, it does happen to most of us who basically never experienced it before. But I confronted my fears the best I could with this condition. Gosh, that was a very intense moment where it was a shock. I found it emotionally hard because it was so new to me. I guess it was something that you don't normally experience in life unless you face it head on. And that was the best thing I could do, was be kind to myself, acknowledging it and confronting it with courage. We all are very different, but unfortunately for me, stress is a high problem for me. So sleep and stress is the worst thing for a person with epilepsy. For me, I find a high content of stress is a big thing. So therefore I have to try and calm myself down, relax, and anxiety is not ideal, but we all deal with it differently. So for me, I would have to do the best I can to calm myself down and relax. Epilepsy is a very difficult one to deal with, but most medications can reduce the risks of seizures, but not all seizures can be stopped by medication. Mainly you construct that by relaxation, calming yourself down the best you can, and getting good sleep. That's really important overall. But most medications are pretty good at reducing the risk of seizures. The tonic-clonic ones are more intense seizures, which means the whole body jerks and moves. Unfortunately, you do have your eyes roll back over your head and you bite your tongue, which hurts. Unfortunately, I've had that when I first started out with epilepsy, but most of the absent ones are the petit males. The petit males are basically a different concept of a seizure, which means I'm not all there. I'm so totally in another world of my own when I have the absent seizures. So therefore, when you talk to me, I can't hear you, I can't see, I can't really process anything until I come out of the seizure, which sometimes takes at least a minute. When a person's having a tonic-clonic, you need to actually get medical attention immediately and put them in a recovery position so that they're not in a situation that is dangerous, because it is very, very crucial when they are in a difficult position and they can't know what's happening around them. You can have the focal onset or even the generalised onset, also the unknown. These type of seizures will need medical attention and understanding. So you can actually go on to Epilepsy Foundation website, which we will have the information for you. Relaxation in general is good. Meditation and also getting a good sleep is so important for the neurology of the brain. Therefore, for me, I find that helpful. I do yoga, meditation in general, and also just any form of relaxation is great for the mind and body. I guess I did the best I could every day. You just have no control what happens, but you learn to live with it with courage and strength. That's the most important part, I think, of my journey, is actually truly accepting for who you are and not judging yourself just because you've had a seizure. In today's world, nothing's perfect, you're not perfect. And I learnt to actually just grow from it and expanding my experience. And I think this is why probably I created my journey in being in the music industry as well. It certainly makes it hard for anybody to memorize everything all in one go. There are times where you will forget because of either the medication or the seizure that basically takes some of that. Unfortunately, it is a difficult one. You will have difficulties in somewhere along the way. It's just unfortunate that the brain has so much to take in and do. For me, everything is different in any situation, but unfortunately for me, I have to have a way to kind of come back slowly because it's such a different atmosphere for me. It takes a while to come out and be, okay, it happened. Oh well. I guess being confident within yourself, it's not an easy thing to have, but being so confident, I guess my music has helped me in so many ways to be who I am. And being a life coach, getting my certificate in that area has been a blessing in a way, because I can help thousands of other people where I've lost 2 siblings to suicide. And I know that having my vinyl is my blessing, because it has been an amazing experience to have. So I really thank that person for creating this vinyl to share with thousands of people around the world. I have a blog which you can utilise. It is tranquilitynzblogspot.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. Now they have my name and information on there, so you can find me as Life Success NZ or Tranquility NZ. I am well known for my music, so you can also find me on YouTube, which is a common place for most people to find me, but more so on Instagram.